I am now going to demonstrate how to do a bare metal installation of an operating system with Swimage using a virtual machine. Now this can be done obviously with any type of hardware, but my demo is going to be on a virtual system. I have a virtual system right here, and it has nothing installed on it, and hence the name bare metal. So it starts with no operating system. In order to boot this, what you have to do is you have to get WinPE on the device. So in order to do this, you go up to your image components, WinPE media. Now we did create two. We're going to use the default one. This is the one that came with Swimage. We originally installed it with this. So you have WinPE media. So we're going to find this WinPE media and we're going to mount it to the virtual machine. This PE media is located on the server. So I'm going to navigate over to the Swimage server itself. And under the folder called Swimage, you're going to have WinPE and you're going to have WinPE ISOs. Under here you have your PE media that got created with Swimage from the configuration console. The one we need is this one right here. Now what you can do is in the virtual machine you can simply copy and mount this directly. If you wanted to put it onto a thumb drive, you certainly can do that. All you have to do is double click on it. It's going to mount it on the server. This is assigned the E drive, and all you would have to do is literally take the contents of this, get a USB thumb drive, you'll format it NTFS, and you'll simply copy this over to that drive, and it now becomes a bootable stick. If it is you will have to activate it as if it's formatted as an MBR, which most actually are, so you'll go and activate the stick as well. And Google how to activate a MBR drive, NTFS. It's really in disk part. You'll just go in and grab the drive letter and activate it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and dismount this. All right, we'll eject. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my PC that I have, and we're going to mount the ISO directly. Okay, in my virtual machine, I'm going to go ahead and go to settings. I'm going to find my ISO, and here it is. It's already mounted. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm going to browse to the correct one, which is right here. Select that, apply, and now I can power on. Okay, now this machine has never seen Swimage before, so this is literally the first time booting onto this ISO. And what it's going to do on a Swimage WinPE media, it has the instructions on how to contact its Swimage server. So what it's going to do is it's going to boot and it's going to handshake with the Swimage server and ask the Swimage server, do you know about me and do you have my instructions? And the answer that's going to return is no, it's never seen this machine before. And so it's going to then prompt for what you want to do. Okay, because it hasn't seen this machine before, it's going to ask for the computer name. And the reason it's doing this is there's two different ways you can provision a machine in advance. One is by computer name and the other by serial number. Serial number is a lot more reliable because you have a one-to-one. However, you can provision by computer name because in a lot of use cases, you may not know the machine by name, but you don't know its physical unit yet because maybe it hasn't even been delivered. So it's going to come from the manufacturer. You could name it, and then if you type in the machine name, it will then do a lookup. So I'm going to call this new PC 001. Okay, I'm going to OK that. And what's going to do then is check the Swimage server to determine, do I have a machine provision for new PC 001? The answer is going to be no, I do not. So it's going to continue, but it's going to then not get a future state. Instead, it's going to actually present one that you can answer on the fly, which is right here. So it populated the computer name with the name that I just gave it. And then what it's asking for, it doesn't know how to build the machine, so it's asking, how do you want to do this? So I'm going to pick a computer role. The computer role I'm going to pick is going to be no data, deploy Windows, no data. And you're going to see once it gets all the information about what this role is, what you're going to get on it. So let's go to the Advanced tab, and I'll kind of show you a little bit about what's contained in this role. It has the WIM name, it has assigned to it, and you can pick a different WIM if you want to. You can go and change the attributes on here if you would like. But these are all the configurations from this specific role. Okay, so what you might want to do then is go and say, you know what, there's a little more to this machine than just a generic role. I want to assign it to the IT department. I also think these guys are executives, so you can assign that. And as you assign different templates, which is what these are, it's going to change the configuration. It may add applications. It may add registry punches, customized scripts, things like that can be added based on what templates you are adding here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add these Swimage test scripts just for fun, because that's in a previous video, and we'll see if those get applied. Okay, and then you got registry punches, and it's going to have the those are custom scripts. The test scripts are over here. Okay, and registry punches, you could do the same thing. You can add these registry punches here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go, and now this is fully ready to go. Let's take a look at disk configuration. Get a single partition. It's going to force a reformat of the drive. Looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and continue. And then it's off to the races. That's pretty much all you need to do a basic bare metal. Now it's about 30 minutes, and it's going to go through the entire process completely hands-free, and it'll finish. It will install the operating system, install the applications, customize it, and even join the domain. Very, very simple process to get going. Now you could completely skip that future state screen by pre-provisioning the system, and there's a video on pre-provisioning future states as well. I wanted to leave this not provisioned so you can see the experience of doing that. Okay. While this is running, now you can go to the reporting active deployment dashboard, either in the console, this is the configuration console, you can see it in here, or you can go to the portal and see the same information from the portal itself. And there's the machine that is currently being deployed. Right here. This is a style record. I'm going to go ahead and delete him. Okay, and you can monitor him real time exactly what he's doing in the real-time deployment dashboard. You also have the option of going to the Swimage portal, which is more convenient and more accessible to everybody else in the organization that you give access to, and watch the migration in real time as well. And it's showing here that the status is in progress, it's active, and it's currently in WinPE, deploying the WIM OS at this moment. So you'll see that. So I can pull this up and we can see exactly what it is. So this message here will match this precisely, and it even tells you the location, what type of machine it is, and kind of what's going on with this. You can monitor for me the location. Okay, fast forward about 30 minutes and the PC is done, and now we can just log in. So it's going to the domain. We'll go ahead and log in as a test account. You will automatically configure the profile in Windows for the first time. And here we are. We have a Windows 11 fresh machine, fresh build, with a brand newly created image that we did, and ready to continue working. Now you can add all the compliance rules in the Swimage portal and immediately start monitoring the system. You can also do standard software distribution, standard maintenance on this device, as well as install Attune so it can be ready for any disaster or reimage in the future.